of year. Get out and enjoy it.
No doubt, and we are seeing at least a lot of cloud cover recently, which is helping us too in the afternoons. But we start, guys, video of the night. We have some mountain goats. One guy decides, look, sitting on a road filming this, and there's a mountain goat that says, I can make this jump and we're good to. Whoa. Oh, okay, he's okay. He's okay. He's fine. He gets up. He looks back to his buddies on the mountainside. Let's go, fellas. Let's do this. The other guys are like, I got a sore hammy. I tell you what, Fred and I are gonna go back up to the top, and we will catch you later.
We'll find another way down.
What is the first guy doing? He comes off this thing. I mean, this was
belly flop.
It does a belly flop onto the road. I mean, this is unbelievable. And he just gets up and he turns over. He's just like, "Are you guys coming or what?" I mean, this is
It seemed like a good idea.
It did, right up until he hit the road. Here's a look at what's going on. We have a couple showers across the northeast and across the southeast. Otherwise, things are quieting down here for tonight, but we do have some interesting weather on the way. But let's talk lightning deaths. I know it's kind of a morbid topic, but actually the news is getting better across the U.S. Take a look here. Since 2006 all the way to 2015, these are the deaths every year in the U.S. We had 48 deaths in 2006, and we've steadily seen a decrease in the deaths across the nation thanks to lightning. So we are definitely getting the message out across the nation that once you start hearing that thunder roll, get inside. But here are just the cold hard facts. If you're a male, you're much more likely to think you can tough out a lightning storm, and of course you're wrong. 244 male deaths, women 61. Much smarter move there. Lightning is the #1 weather killer in New Mexico. Lightning deaths in New Mexico since 1950 sit at 89, and we have had one this year outside of Carrizozo. Just some things to think about as we head through monsoon season. 73 degrees in the metro area, east-southeast winds 3 miles an hour. Temperatures across the north mainly in the 50s and 60s, some 70s out east, and then down to the south 70s and 80s at this point. We have a decent moisture plume over the state. We had decent storms today. Again, not huge storm coverage, but places like the Northwest Plateau and really the Four Corners in general did very well for rain today. Out across the southeast, we're still seeing a couple storms, but we've got some model concerns here. You know, oftentimes in the winter, we talk about the models being at odds on a storm. Well, sometimes it happens during the summer too. Model 1 that we're watching here says, wait a minute, over the next 2 to 3 days, we're going to have plenty of moisture across the state here and a pretty good chance for more scattered to numerous storms. And it does look like we could even see some isolated flooding, especially in some of those mountain sections. Model number 2 says, wait a minute. May not be quite as good over the next couple of days. Spottier moisture across the board here, less in the way of widespread storms, maybe isolated storms over New Mexico, and then the best chances would be centered over the mountains here. So what do we think is going to happen? We think we look pretty good here actually over the next couple of days. We're more going to side with model number 1, which pushes the storm crop through the western half to 2/3 of the state tomorrow. We may dry out a little bit on Friday, but then it does look like, thanks to some contribution from Dolores, which won't be great across New Mexico, but some, and then that mixed in with the monsoon flow could well expand things into the weekend here. So it does look like we've got a shot to keep things pretty wet. 80s and 70s across southern Colorado. I think a little bit of a break for the Northwest Plateau and southwestern Colorado for tomorrow, but you guys will return to the weather pattern as we head into the weekend. 91 TRC, 82 Silver City, 85 in Glenwood. Over to the southeast, spot storms possible here, especially around places like Ruidoso and Cloudcroft. Up to the northeast, chances here look a little bit better. In fact, northeast through the northern mountains, decent crop of storms through the day tomorrow with temperatures in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and down into the east mountains. Temps going to top out tomorrow in the 80s with plenty of afternoon cloud cover and a shot at a shower here in the metro area. Partly to mostly cloudy skies by later on in the afternoon. I do think we're going to start to see a little bit of a ramp up on Friday and into the weekend storm-wise.
All right, sounds good, Mark. Thank you.